Hello there. How are you doing? This is Yinka Ojo again on Guy Talk. I'm so glad to be able to share with you again on this video. I want to just say thumbs up first of all to all those who are new subscribers. Welcome. If you have not yet subscribed, make sure you subscribe to this channel. Make sure you like this video, share this video, and hit the bell, notification bell, so that you can know when I come up with a new video. All right, I'm so glad to be able to share with you what I want to share with you today. I want to deal with the issue of parenting skills in a time like this. I want to talk to us about it because it's based on out of a situation that has broken out in a few days, just a few days ago, where we had the video, a viral video. I didn't see it, but so many people have seen it on the internet, where preteens and young teenagers video themselves having intimate relationships. And the discussion has been all over the community that is it a failure of their school because they were on a school kind of trip when this happened, or a failure concerning parenting. I just want to just say a few things concerning that issue of parenting today, because I believe that so many people do not understand that we are not the times we're living in. These are different times. We're not living in the times of our parents. The parenting skills, if you're a parent or you're a guardian, the parenting skills your parents used to raise you is not just sufficient to raise children in this day and this time. Why? Because we're living in a different world. It's a world where information, of course, it's information age, but the Bible talks about the fact that there was a tree of knowledge of good and evil. So with the information age has come knowledge of good and also knowledge of evil at the same time. Now, as a parent and as a guardian, it's your duty to make sure you lead these children in line with the knowledge of the truth of what is good. Many children, unfortunately, in this time and age we're in, are busy raising themselves because we are having children giving back to children, immature people trying to raise children into maturity, and there's going to be a failure there. So many children are raising themselves. Many children are just not getting the right answers from the home front because probably because the parents themselves are not offering, or they don't know what to do. So I want to share a few things with you, a few tips with you today. Some other children are growing up and they are picking up ideas concerning life from the streets. And it's what you see when the devil is out there on the streets, and he will give the wrong information to these children. So we've got to keep that in mind as we're raising those children. Also, some other people have domestic helps in the house, and it's this domestic helps shaping the mind, shaping the life of these children, speaking to them and giving them ideas, and even introducing them to habits that are very wrong. And many parents are not looking at that dimension very seriously and critically. And then there is the television. So many people just bought a television to raise their children, and they put it on the children's channels. Many of these children's channels now push an agenda of witchcraft and divination, demonic witchcraft. Many of these children's channel, they push same-sex agenda, and the devil has crept into many of these channels. So some people, the television is what's raising their children, and you got to be careful. A lot of things shown on television, sometimes they even say something is PG-13, that is just for people who are 13, they can watch it, but you look at it, it's totally R-rated. It's been wrongly labeled and categorized, maybe deliberately, I don't know, but you got to understand that you cannot just allow the children to just have unrestrained, unrestricted time and access to the television, to cable TV, to movies and all. But apart from that, the biggest culprit in this day and this time is the internet, social media. The social media world is not regulated. The internet is not regulated. All sorts of nonsense has been allowed to get on the internet, in addition with all the other good things that are also there. I mean, you can do a lot of research for schoolwork and all of that. But a lot of access to movies, to clips that are wrong, that are evil, that are promiscuous. They fill the internet. So you cannot allow your child growing up just to have unrestrained, unfettered access to the internet. To start with, let me just say this about the telephone. You cannot just give them telephone without checking up what's going on. I actually feel that if a child should not own a phone, a personal phone, until, I'm talking of these smartphones, until they're in the university, and then until they're 18 and above. All their telephone usage must be supervised. If you buy them a phone, then you must have the freedom to call for it without any notice and go through it and find out where they've gone and what they're doing. And that's very important for you to keep in mind. Also, when it comes to the internet, there should be lights out every day in your house concerning internet usage and internet access, except I'm talking of for everybody, every child, every ward under the age of 18. You got to put that rule there. Just like you have shut down concerning television, I hope you do. You should have shut down concerning internet usage. Now, 4 things that you need to keep in mind as you are raising these children is: number 1, affection; number 2, attention; number 3, correction; number 4, direction. I'll pick them one by one quickly, but I want you to know that you are shaping the soul of a human being. You are shaping the mind, the will, the intellect of a human being. That you are raising that. You're not just raising their physical body. All right. So as you feed them, make sure they eat 3 square meals and they eat healthy. You are also to feed their mind and their soul and their heart to make sure that they think right, they eat healthy information going into their minds, so that they can be shaped to become an excellent tool in the hands of the Lord as they grow up. All right. The first is affection. Show them affection. Let them have affection from home. Children that have affection from home are very secure. They are very confident, and they do not go looking for affection in all the wrong places, on the internet and all of that, because they already have affection. They are fed with affection from the home, from their parents and their guardians. The second is attention. Please do not just dismiss your child. When your child is telling you that there's something going on in school, there's a bully in my class, don't just dismiss it. Please give the child attention, and also let your child know that anytime you have something you want to raise with me, you can have my attention 100%. And please always follow through with that. Give the child attention. Pay attention to signals, body signals. Pay attention if the grades are going down. There's a reason why. Pay attention if the child becomes suddenly very moody. Pay attention. Or all of a sudden the child becomes very disrespectful and confrontational. Pay attention to those things. The third is correction. Please listen, you are not just your child's body. You're not just your child's sister, pally. No. You are your child's parent. You are the guardian. So you are there for correction. Please correct this child when they need to be corrected. Of course, commend them when they do the right thing. But when they do the wrong things, please be strong enough to correct them. And there are ways to correct, starting with discipline. I mean, when the child is young, there's nothing like sparing the rod. But, don't use your hand to slap, to beat. No. A little rod that corrects. It's just like, but when they grow older and older, you will have to correct by probably taking away some privileges, and a lot of it has to be done verbally. Correction. All right. And then finally, direction. It is your duty to direct this child in the right way to go. There's sometimes you just say, this is what I want done, because you are the older person, you are the more matured person in this equation. So you just say, look, I am saying I want you in at this time. You cannot take the car out. I don't want more than so many hours of you watching television. I want to see how many books you've read, and in 24 hours time, I want to see a report of that book I told you to read. So direction is there. And if you direct the child in the way he should go, when he's matured, when he's grown, he will not depart from it. I just want to stop here. What do you think about what I've shared? I believe there's hope in raising children in this generation. They will turn out right. Comment, let me know what you got to say. Help this video on this channel with a like, and then subscribe, and then hit the notification bell. Until next time when I come your way, this is Yinka Ojo saying, Shalom.